Like and subscribe. Maybe donate to the Ramen with the link in description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. This is Nissin Chow Mein chicken flavor. And this is the last of the ones I'm reviewing out of the large box that they sent for National Noodle Day a few months back. And it was a special TikTok deal, and yeah. But they sent it to me because I'm an influencer and you're being influenced by me right now. So if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. I come out with one of these shows every day. I do unboxings. I do top 10s. I do a lot of stuff. But right now, I'm adding water to the fill line unsuccessfully. But don't worry, I just cooked more water out of the faucet, so it's gonna be all right. I think that's good. Alright, so this is going to be, how long is this, 5 minutes? It's funny, it's different each time. 5 minutes and stand 1 minute at 1,000 watts. Let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Go. 5 minutes. 2, 3. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And come on, button. It won't let me do it, folks. Oh, come on. 3, 4, 5 minutes. Power level. 1, 2, 3. All right. There we go. And it's doing its proverbial thing. And after it's done doing its spin for 5 minutes, then you let it sit for a minute. Yeah, this has been kind of a lot of time taken for reviews. Usually by now I'd be done. Yeah. Huh. It's okay. I don't usually do this much microwaving either. This is kind of different. But yeah, it's February 18th, 2025. It's a good day so far. We went out walking, went in the woods. Didn't see any coyotes. I know me and my wife walked out there one time, a little place called Swamp Creek Park, and we saw a coyote out there in broad daylight. And it wasn't like icy cold dark or anything. It was like, hey, look, she could see it. She can see really well. I'm legally blind, but she's like, see over there? It's a coyote. I'm like looking at it, squinting. I'm like, I can see that. It was big and tall, and yeah, it wasn't really. I was like, man, I wish I had a camera to like videotape it, which I did, but I didn't want to like concentrate on, things other than the large wild animal that was in front of us. So, yeah, I live in the jungle, baby. You're gonna die. But Yeah, it's gotten warm. It's been in like it's gonna get in the 50s today, which is pretty good considering lately we've had highs like of freezing or below. Um, it's not dumping rain either. It's like spring is happening. You never know though. Being February, I've had it like right before my birthday, which is next month. I had like one weekend it got in the 70s, and then the next weekend it snowed. So this area is really wacky as far as weather phenomena are concerned. I not not really worried, but you're almost done over there. God, it's like the last episode. I had to yammer for 10 minutes. The one before that was 7, and now this one. Once it goes off, it'll be like another 6 minutes. So that's a lot of cook time, I think. But all is well. These are going to go in the sink momentarily. I need a plate. I do. Let me grab a plate for the plating. There we are. Trying to find some new dishes and such. You know, dishes to put your food atop. But I need some new stuff. I like to kind of mix it up when I can. But that white plate is really dull. It works. Sometimes dull works just fine. So these you don't have to drain off either. You just like cook it up. It sucks up all the liquid. You let it sit for a minute, and then even though you've let it sit for a minute, you peel the lid off, and if your face was right above it, you'd scald yourself. Nicely. I don't like to burn my face. Some do, I believe. Could be wrong. But yeah, I am ready. How much time we got left? A minute? Jeez. So we got 50 seconds to go, and then we get to turn on the timer, and then once that's all good, then we get to plate it. I don't know. Busy day of this stuff, that's for sure. I don't know. I might be making lunch for my wife. I got to do 4 unboxing videos. Still got to publish an unboxing video from a company called Quarto Press, and they do. They're a publisher, and they had 4 different books, 2 of which were just about ramen. Was it 2 or 3? I can't remember. There was a guy named Ramen King Ivan. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I thought I knew everybody in the ramen sphere. I guess I don't. Okay, 1 minute. Go. But yeah, but some of his dishes, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't want to do it. I'm thinking of like contacting this Quarto place and going, because they contacted me and asked me if I'd like to do a review of their newest title. I was like, sure. I think it was like Kawaii instant noodles, but it was like, I got the info to like talk to them about doing a book, but I don't want to do a cookbook. I want to do more like a story about the history behind the Ramen Raider, and not something that's just like silly and buffoonish. You know, something about like I'm serious about this crap, folks. I mean, it's like something I'm really into and passionate about. So I was approached by a company before. It was like, we could call it this. People would love it. And it's like, no, I don't want to do that. No. Okay, here we go. I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe there's an absolute wonderful place for buffoonery. And funny and silly, wacky. But just not really. Wow, look at that. Hot. And then there's this glue. It must be. I always thought, I wonder what would happen if I just ate all the glue. It's gotta be non-toxic. It's probably made out of some kind of like. Whoa, it really wants to hang on, doesn't it? That's not normal. But yeah, it must be made out of some kind of product that if it actually got in there, that wouldn't make you instantly die. People are like, you know, those noodles will kill you. It's like, really? Because people eat them all over the place, and pretty sure these noodle manufacturers like repeat customers above all. So adding something in that makes you only a one-time customer isn't probably going to happen. Now granted, if you decided to eat the tray itself, that could cause some complications. If you do eat the tray, consult a physician immediately and don't blame the noodle company, because that'd be just stinking thinking. Oh, I need a fork. I don't know where my fork went. Here we can look at the noodle as it gets stirred. So their competitor uses a different noodle and they call it yakisoba. This one's the chow mein. The noodle's interesting. It's light, it's flat. It's kind of like an upgraded cup noodle. I'm curious though. It's just straight chicken flavor. And like I said at the beginning, we'll see if the new version is different than the old version. I really don't remember what the one from 2013 tastes like. I'll be quite honest with you. It's been a while. That was over 2 children ago. Base your time on children. Okay, so this ended up with a lot more liquid at the bottom than I expected, but that's okay. All right. I had the chicken teriyaki recently. That was quite good. There's veg in there. The noodle has a nice, very comforty. This would be like come home after being outside in the cold kind of stuff. Yeah, I want to see more of this vegetable action though. There's some in there, I think. Yeah, it's cabbage. That's good. I mean, if you're looking for like a nice little chicken noodle kind of thing to do, not only that, if you go to the right place, those are like $1 a pop. Now, granted, you got to go to the right place, because if you go to our grocery store, I'm sure they're going to be like $3 each. I don't know why, but their markup is really, really high on everything. Probably mainly because they're kind of like the only game in town. This area, the whole North Shore area, when it comes to this one particular grocery store chain, Safeway, it's violent, folks. It really is. It's really insane how much things get charged. Pricing is just like out of line, out of hand, out of control. Okay. I'm gonna drop on some chilk. And this is just sauteed with some garlic salt. A little, well, not a little, but some paprika. Okay. Right here. Oh my. I could use a little bit of Chow chili crisp, I think. An homage to my good friend, the Reverend Dick Gazinia, who passed into the next world, down to planet Tharg 4, where I guarantee you he's swimming in a bath of Desenax as we speak. But he died on Sunday. And there we are. I almost feel like I should add a little more scallion, which I will. Right there. I was thinking of doing an egg for this one, but I don't know. Egg's still spendy? Yeah. Well, what do you do? Well, thanks for watching, and that concludes my 3 that I did today. So there'll be more tomorrow. You might see some really trippy stuff coming tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Please consider liking, subscribing, donating. Yeah, have a good one. Bye-bye.